Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Incarcerated Juvenile. This is going to be my first video, and basically on my channel I plan to just cover, crime, react to some videos, give my intake on everything, discuss the system, and, my opinions overall. Me personally, my experience with the system, I was incarcerated as 15 years old. Since then, I've been incarcerated 4 times. I just want to give, my intake and my experience, but the story times will be another video. But right now I just wanted to cover the YNW double murder trial, a double homicide. Very serious trial, but apparently there's new accusations flying around, considering one detective has apparently seized YNW Melly's mother's phone, and he asked a deputy to lie for him. And right now people have their thoughts on whether he did the killings. He is alleged of killing 2 of his best friends. It's a lot going on. It's a very confusing case. But it all boils down to, yeah, he's an artist that has talked about doing crimes in his music videos, but I feel like that's all rap is now. So you can't really say based on his music. A lot of people don't know Melly personally. I don't know Melly personally, but I guess that's how you really get the idea on who he really is. This all could just be internet personality of his, but it's just very weird, just considering the fact that a detective, he is supposed to be, held accountable for what he's doing if that did happen. But the thing about it is, this happened like in October 2020. Today is October 10th, 2023. This has been a lie for almost 3 years now, and honestly, it's disgusting seeing that a detective is being that corrupt. Apparently she was on her phone, on her phone. We don't know what she was doing on her phone. She could have been playing Candy Crush, but this video on Law and Crime Network have posted 3 days ago. I meant to do a video about it 3 days ago, but then I messed up on some recordings, and then I've had to work. So, let's just dive into this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, and if y'all are feeling generous, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, let's get into this video.
A felony themselves in the rapper's double murder case.
You indicated here that counsel for the defendant believes that there is probable cause that the witnesses under subpoena, the members of the state attorney's office and the elected state attorney, to have committed obstruction of justice and attempted witness tampering and felony pursuant to FS 838.022 for misuse of public office due to their actions since October of 2020.
That's what it says, Ron.
That's right. Very serious allegation.
Very serious allegation. Very serious.
A 10-page motion filed by the defense on September 26 says the state had possession of evidence that would have impeached the credibility of a lead investigator in the case, Detective Mark Moretti. The motion goes on to say the state should have presented the evidence to the defense prior to the trial.
Maybe they should get their own lawyers. Maybe they should take the fifth. But we need to ferret it out.
But before the court could figure it out, Judge John Murphy, the same judge from Melly's first trial, demanded lead prosecutor Christine Bradley be at the hearing because so many of the defense's claims center around her.
Typically, what I do when I have a brain or some issue about it, the prosecutor who's involved in it tells me, she comes in here, she's got an obligation of candor to the court, and I ask her a question and she advises me.
So basically, the prosecutor that's been doing all of this did not appear when all these allegations were going on, and that's honestly kind of suspicious, considering that she's as her job, she goes out and points out all the wrongdoings on Melly's case, but it seems like she's not taking accountability for her part. When she was, she was literally there when she was accusing Melly, but she's not there to be like, okay, this is obviously a hole in the system. But no, she's nowhere to be seen. She was finally called into the courtroom, and then she, I feel like all Commonwealth, or I'm in the state of Virginia, all of the prosecutors are Commonwealth. They are, that's their job. They're always going to be entitled. That's just the set. That's just the fact of any courtroom. But why is she not there? That's my question. Why is she nowhere to be found? And in serious accusations like this. So in a moment you're gonna see the judge finally call in the prosecutor, and we're gonna see what happens
as to what's going on and why there's a change, why something like that. But she's not here. This is her case. We spent 2-3 months trying the case originally. It came to a hung jury, but she's not here for this. I don't understand that.
Bradley is eventually brought into the courtroom to testify, but not before the judge hears from the woman, Assistant State Attorney Michelle Boudreaux, who waved the flag reporting concerns about Detective Moretti's credibility.
Detective Moretti said to Deputy Morell, "You need to say you were here when I served that search warrant." And it was kind of like an awkward moment. Someone described it just kind of getting punched twice in the head. So there's a search warrant that gets served. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the next thing, he's asking this deputy to lie for him. And again, I'm like, this isn't like, I'm in the twilight, so I'm like, this can't really be happening.
Here's where the allegations start. In October 2022, Detective Moretti met with Jamie King, YNW Melly's mother. Investigators were trying to determine whether or not she was involved in witness tampering before Melly's case went to trial. Boudreaux was there.
Miss King reached into her purse, and she was fumbling with her phone.
Did you know what she was doing?
It's a phone, so she has this phone. I couldn't tell you what type of phone she had. She was pressing buttons on it, and Detective Moretti was saying over and over again, "Don't turn off that phone. Don't turn off that phone." I knew she was doing something on her phone. I just couldn't swear to exactly what it was that she was doing on the phone. It looked like she was turning off her phone or sending a message or doing something on it. I just couldn't tell. There was a scuffle going on.
Okay, and what did Detective Moretti do?
Detective Moretti physically took the phone from her.
Boudreaux testified that after Jamie King and her attorney left the conference room, Boudreaux says she later overheard Detective Moretti showing a willingness to lie about the phone seizure.
Do you say anything to Moretti?
No, I don't say anything to Moretti. I leave the room. I'm done with the statement. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done investigating this case.
Why?
Because I don't work with detectives that solicit lies.
Boudreaux says she notified Christine Bradley about Detective Moretti's remarks right after they happened and learned Bradley called an internal affairs investigation into Detective Moretti, who claimed he was joking. Christine Bradley testified next and gave her own account of what happened.
That Brady notice that I just showed you, you're saying that there are incorrect statements of fact in it.
That is correct.
And the incorrect statement is that you were not told by Moretti that he was joking.
That is correct. The indication has always been, and if it was inartfully conveyed in some point, the indication has always been that Deputy Gorell responded in a very flippant manner when asked about showing up.
Flippant manner to whom?
To Detective Moretti.
Does he say that in his report, Gorell?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So the flippant matter came from Moretti, and somehow you communicated that Moretti said it was a joke. Is that what we're putting together?
I did not say that Moretti said that he had made a joke in any way, shape, or form.
So you've never made the statement that Moretti said he was joking?
My statement was, at all times, and if it was ever not clear or misinterpreted by whoever was listening to it, was that Deputy Gorell made the statement that was of a flippant nature.
Judge Murphy decided the allegations presented in court Friday were sustainable enough to call another hearing where the defense plans to call Prosecutor Bradley back to the stand, Detective Moretti, and the district's top state attorney, Prosecutor Harold Pryor.
So that's basically all it's, all the allegations that, need to be updated with y'all. So, it's just fishy. I don't know why the fuck they want to just, try overlooking it. In the beginning they wanted to try playing victim, saying it looks like you're acting like we did something wrong. Well, y'all kind of did. Y'all kind of did, because here there's a serious investigation going, and then now the detective is accused of doing some pretty fucking, and now it's on y'all because this is y'all's investigations, that's y'all's investigation, and y'all have to be held accountable. So that's all I have to really say on that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will be updating you guys on, this trial and, a lot of other cases that are going on that's pretty crazy. If you guys want to hear more about my story especially, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Don't let the West Side ride tonight.